It was more than 2 decades ago that terrorists hijacked domestic flights and used the planes with passengers aboard as bombs to wreak the most havoc this country has ever seen. And since that terrible day, a lot of things have changed in our now typical life.
And one thing that has not changed is our promise to never forget. With us this afternoon, past Chaplain Kevin Knowles, who is the Memorial Committee Chairman in Ocean City, the spearhead, if you want to call him that, for the memorial observation at the Firefighters Memorial on the boardwalk, right?
That's correct, Jimmy.
Okay.
Thank you.
This means a lot to you.
Absolutely.
Why?
Not just to me, but there have been so many people that have been affected by this. I mean, the whole country. For all of the years, I mean, there's generations that have gone by that weren't even aware of what took place on that day. Yeah. To say nothing about the 343 343 firefighters that lost their lives on that day, and the countless number of public service professionals, and the thousands of civilians that lost their day, but then the hundreds and hundreds of people that have lost their lives since from working what they refer to as the pile. Yeah. And it's sad to see what's happened from my perspective, in terms of that people have forgotten. The patriotism that arose from the ashes, literally, as a result of that event, was just incredible. Mm-hmm. For those of us that lived it. Yeah. And it seems like we've lost a lot of that. And for those that were there, especially, people that you and I both know, yeah. Okay, that relive it every day, that just want to see this day go by, yeah. Okay.
So you have this memorial observation every year on the boardwalk in Ocean City, and it's actually evolved over the years, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Tell me about that.
For several years, we have been, well, I'm gonna back up. The Red Knights Motorcycle Club have for years been doing their annual Parade of Brothers down the boardwalk, which will be taking place again this Monday. They'll be arriving at the Memorial 11:45, and then the actual joint memorial service with the Red Knights and the Ocean City Fire Department will be at noon. Yeah. All are invited to attend that event.
But this isn't how it started. When it started, it wasn't nearly this well put together, right? What was the first year like?
I believe it was 2005 when the memorial was physically erected.
The Firefighters Memorial in Ocean City?
At North Division Street, yes. And that was a huge ceremony. And then shortly thereafter, I said the Red Knights have really kind of spearheaded to make sure that there was some services that took place there. Yeah. Back on the 20th anniversary, as you know, it was a major event for us. Yeah. Okay, as you were very fortunate to be a part of the lighting ceremony back then.
It was well put together.
And you've had some pretty amazing speakers over the years as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's no exception this year. The speakers that we have, one of them was an incident commander at the Pentagon. The other was working at the Pentagon. Yeah. Okay. So. And a past survivor, retired firefighter, lieutenant from FDNY. Again, we're very proud to have had him speak.
He was an amazing man to me.
He still is an amazing man. I keep up with him pretty much on a weekly basis.
All right, tell us the where's and the whens. Where do we go? What do we do?
This year, starting on Friday evening, Saturday evening, Sunday evening, and Monday evening, at the North Division Street Firefighter Memorial, we will be getting the video tributes that will be playing for several hours, as well as the remembrance beams of light. They will be shining brightly into the night skies of Ocean City skyline. And if you've never been down there to stand on the beach and look up at the lights as you have, it is one of the most humbling experiences, especially when you hear the videos playing in the background. But the intent behind those video tributes and the lights is to not only serve as a remembrance, but as an educational tool for our children, and as a reminder to all of us that this is a family-friendly event. We've got a huge movie screen that's going to be set up on the beach, and tarp set out so they'll be able to actually sit on the beach or watch the video tributes. Typically run 3 to 5 minutes, and people just come in and they go. And again, it's a great way to educate our kids and go that direction. And we will have the booths out there. We will be asking for any additional funds or contributions that people choose to give to us to keep the lights burning again next year.
10 billion candle power.
Total, Jimmy. This year, actually, you're absolutely correct. Since the first year you were there, we've doubled the number of lights with tremendous help from the manufacturer. But each column of light will be 5 billion candle-watt power. And
it's worth the ride. Please bring your kids and educate them. Kevin Knowles, Chairman of the Memorial Committee, thank you so much for everything that you do. It's wonderful talking to you.
Thank you, Beth.